Today we're taking a look at the Little Friends project and their upcoming free mint. Welcome back to LimeTube, and if you enjoy my videos, please leave a like, comment and subscribe. It's free to do so and it helps me massively. The Little Friends project has been around for nearly a year now, and we're going to take a look at their second generation project coming out, which is a free mint. But before we do so, let's have a quick overview of what the Little Friends is all about. The original project is a 10k collection of dreamers, and they minted in November of last year. They minted for a price of 0.125 Ethereum, and let's see how they performed over the last year. So if we look at NFT price floor, we can see that they had a really successful start to the project, going all the way up to about 0.75 Ethereum being their all-time high. And then obviously over time they've looked like they've been dipping slowly, but there's been consistent activity throughout this whole time, and a lot of volume actually for a project that's nearly a year old. The current floor price is around 0.1 Ethereum for their current gen. And if we take a quick look at OpenSea, here we can see that there's been 11.1k volume in Ethereum traded, which is massive amounts over the course of a year. But you can see the creator fee is only 2.5%, which is nice and respectable, and definitely shows that they're not here to grab money. Interestingly, there is only 2% listed, so if I click buy now, you can see the 10,000 items goes to 232 items listed. So this could move really quickly if a couple of people come along to purchase some of these NFTs. And given the launch of their second mint, this could actually push up the price of this NFT project. So let's talk a bit more about the project. It actually works in an arcade style, and they're actually bringing out an arcade where there's a lot of different games to play, and they are partnered with some really high profile NFT projects. So if we scroll down here, you can see they've partnered with Cyberkongz, Supducks, Kaiju Kingz and Cool Cats. And part of the reason of their second gen mint is to help provide utility for these partners. So the mint itself is going to be an experience in its own way. You have to enter their Playside Studios, which is their arcade, and find Agent Shades, and his job is an expert crowd watcher. He is an NPC in their arcade, and he will help facilitate the free mint process for the Little Friends NFT. So this collection will be free and open and obtainable by anyone and everyone for 7 days only. This is interesting. They've not given a limit to the amount of NFTs that can be minted, and this shows they don't care about the floor price of this NFT. It's more of an entry system into their arcade. The arcade will allow players to play games by purchasing game credits using their tokens and winning prize tickets, including PS5, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch, and you will also be able to upgrade your Little Gens and Little Friends and much more as well. And these game credits are interesting because you'll be able to use the partners tokens such as RWASTE and even ApeCoin actually to purchase your in-game credits. So as mentioned, to mint you head to the 1UP arcade, find Agent Shades and then mint up to 2 per wallet. You'll also get free prize tickets after minting your free Little Friends. Check your backpack to find a little gift from the team. So a bit more about the minting details. If you are a non-holder you get 2 per wallet, and if you are a Genesis holder you also get 2 per wallet. So how to play, there are a variety of different game modes on here, but you got to connect your wallet and then choose the character you want to be. If you are not a holder, you can use a mascot to join the gameplay. And then you can head over to the arcade and play a range of different games. This website and white paper has been put together really well, and I would recommend you guys read it if you're really interested in this. Here we can talk about introducing the partner tokens. So you can see here that partner tokens such as Milk, Banana, Vault, where RWASTE, JIRA and also Ape tokens can be used as currency for their game credit purchases, which is pretty awesome that they're given another use for all of these tokens that people may already hold. They could come here to play some games, and also by doing that they can earn themselves a 1UP potion which can be used to mint another NFT from the Little Friends. They have provided a little cheat sheet about the mint. So overview here, you can see the Little Gens is the first generation, which is a 10k collection. Their first collection features 16 different characters and the naughty ones. the OG collection, and they will always have the highest utility. Base Littles is the one which is the free mint, and it is a limited time collection with no set number of mints allocated as of yet. And then there will be the one-upped Littles, which currently is going to be a 20k collection, which you will need to use one of the potions to upgrade your either base Little or your Little Gen. If you upgrade your base Little, what happens is your base Little essentially gets burnt and the metadata refreshes with one of the potions. So if you use a Supduck potion, it will have Supduck traits. Whereas if you use your Little Gens, it will create a new one-upped Little NFT, which is an interesting concept because essentially the number of the base Littles can potentially go down, but the Little Gens will always be fixed at 10k. As we scroll down here, you can see how the fun begins. You use your tokens to buy game credits, play games, win prize tickets while you're at it. Head over to the prize hut to get your tickets, and then you can gather up all your prizes and head over to the lab to create the next generation of your Littles by one-upping them. So how does the arcade work? As mentioned, get your game credits, and you can either use Ethereum or partner tokens to buy your game credits. Play the games, work yourself up onto the top of leaderboards, and the higher your score, the more prize tickets you win. You can redeem your prize tickets at the prize hut and then redeem one-up potions to one-up your Little. You can also redeem upgrades to make your Littles even different as well. And you can also get in real life items such as PS5s, Nintendo Switches, and much more like merchandise. And as mentioned, the process to one-up your Little is you head over to the lab, find data to use the one-up machine, and then use the Dex, which is probably like a Pokedex, to use your BG remixer on your Little, and you'll get a new Little Gens. This is pretty awesome. It looks fun and engaging, and I've spent a lot of time thinking about this and building this whole project. So as mentioned here, what happens when you use your one-up potion? If you're using a base Little, your base Little will be burnt and the metadata will be refreshed to reveal your one-up Little. If you're using it on a Little Gen, you will keep your Little Gen and receive a new one-up Little in the Little Friends collection. With the Little Gen, you can use it, I believe, once for every potion you have. I did watch an interview on the Littles NFT project by one of the founders on the Parallax YouTube channel. It is a really great video if you're interested in Littles. Definitely watch this video, I recommend it highly. I'm just going to quickly play this extract which talks a bit more about the mint and the founder's views on the mint.
So where does this new mint, come into play and everything, right? And then why do you need a new mint,
Beautiful, nice question. For us, this is our second pillar, pretty much. Second pillar is gaming. We aspire to create the next Club Penguin type of experience. Our vision is to become the Mario of Web3. So then that way, not only is it animation, but also gaming is that. With the gaming aspect, we're currently developing multiple different casual gaming experiences, mini games like Mario Party, in a side-scroller type of environment. So if you go into our dream space right now, we can drop a link later on, you're going to be able to see what that looks like and that experience is like.
I think that's really cool, and seeing the motivation behind it. That was just a short clip of this interview, and I highly recommend you guys watch this video if you're interested in Littles. They've got plenty of ideas, and they're currently working on an animation series which hopefully we'll be able to see a bit more, and they're thinking really long term, and I have confidence that they're going to stick around after this bear market and still be producing high quality work. The founder himself originally said for the first gen collection that if you're coming here for a 10x, you're in the wrong place. This is more of a long-term project which is going to build value over time, but it may not necessarily be in the value of the floor price of the NFT, but the value will come from other utilities such as playing in the arcades, and also you can stake your first gen, and when you stake this, you can unlock badges, which will unlock courses such as one by Zeneca, also ones about your health and wealth, mental well-being, and relationship building. So they're definitely building a lot of value within this NFT project. Some final details about the mint. Mint date is going to be September 29th, which is tomorrow for those on, I believe it's called the playlist, and then the following day for those who aren't on the playlist. As mentioned, it is a free NFT, and there is a limited time open edition for their supply. This is the second collection of the Little Friends, and as mentioned, there's going to be 20k potions at launch which will be used to one up your Little Friends. but they're not minted at one time and over a period of time by playing the games and claiming a prize for a potion. You need to have a PC to mint, and the website is playsides.thelittles.io, and it is the website that I showed at the start, which is this one here, where you can play as this little character, and I believe you'll have to head over to the 1UP arcade here, and there will be a way to open this door and head over and look for shades. Once you find shades, you can then mint the NFT. Here you can see there's other parts to this project, and if I press space here, if I owned an NFT from them, I could enter this Build a Little Building website. Overall, for a free mint, if you're interested in this project, it's worth getting. If you have no interest in this project, then probably not worth minting, because it'll be a waste of gas for you, because potentially it could stay at 0, but I have a feeling that it may rise a little bit depending on the NFT you get as well. I'm not sure if they're going to have rarities and different rarity structures, but we'll have to wait and see. If it does, then maybe it's worth the gamble of minting for free. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much.